Welcome back to Artist Find. Rap music and money have always been intertwined. The genre was built on stories of survival and success. And when success hits, it often hits big. From platinum records to private jets and Rolex watches to Bugattis, rap culture has made wealth a symbol of arrival. But what happens when that wealth vanishes? In an industry where image is everything, the truth is rarely told. Behind the glitz and glam lies a much darker reality: financial mismanagement, toxic entourages, poor investments, and legal chaos. Many rappers earn tens of millions of dollars, only to find themselves broke just a few years later. Fame fades, bad decisions pile up, and the empire crumbles. Today, we will break down 5 of the most shocking rapper downfalls in modern music. These are artists who had it all: chart toppers, award winners, trendsetters, and still lost everything. These are the top 5 rappers who went broke in recent history. Real quick, if you're enjoying this video, please take a second to like and subscribe and hit that notification button to get notified whenever a new video drops. Number 5. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap was on top of the world in 2015. His hit Trap Queen shot to number 2 on the Billboard charts, and he followed it with multiple platinum singles. At the height of his success, he was reportedly clearing over $100,000 per day and once saw $22 million in his bank account. But instead of saving or investing, Fetty spent fast and hard. He hated hotels, so he bought apartments. In total, he owned 4 in New Jersey, 2 in Miami, and several in Los Angeles, along with multiple houses in each city. His monthly bills alone hit $150,000, with $110,000 going to car insurance, despite only driving 2 or 3 cars regularly. During one family trip to LA, Fetty flew out over 30 relatives, bought a 10-bedroom mansion on the spot, and picked up 4 Ferraris, 2 Lamborghinis, and 3 G-Wagons, all in a single spree that cost him a staggering $8 million. He also spent over $40,000 on jeans at Barney's and once dropped $350,000 on a single jewelry purchase. As the hits slowed down, the income dropped, but his spending didn't. Eventually, his accounts were frozen during a federal investigation. For 6 months, Fetty experienced life without any access to his millions. Once a chart-topping star worth tens of millions, Fetty Wap became a cautionary tale of unchecked spending and poor financial oversight. Number 4. T-Pain. T-Pain revolutionized hip-hop and R&B in the 2000s. With 2 Grammys and multiple #1 singles, he amassed a fortune believed to exceed $40 million. But instead of building wealth, T-Pain burned through it. He bought 36 cars, including a $1.2 million Bugatti that he damaged after just 5 months. The repair bill was $90,000, which he refused to pay.
It's gonna cost $90,000. And I was like, well, keep the car and sell it to somebody. Because I would make more money selling this shit than I would fucking fixing a goddamn radiator.
He sold it back to the dealership for $800,000, taking a $400,000 loss. His jewelry collection was equally absurd. One chain alone, literally reading "big ass chain," cost $400,000, bought just for laughs. T-Pain also purchased 2 massive mansions simply because he could. After connecting them with a custom walkway, his accountant broke the news. There was nothing left. At his lowest, he had to borrow money just to buy Burger King for his kids. Worse still, his biggest hit, "Buy You a Drank," made almost nothing in publishing due to uncleared samples. Other artists claimed ownership of the lyrics he referenced, eating away at what should have been one of his most lucrative tracks. By 2011, T-Pain hit rock bottom, realizing he had no idea how much was going out, until it was too late. Happily for T-Pain, He has in recent years earned his fortune back mainly from streaming. Number 3, 6ix9ine. Known for his rainbow hair, aggressive lyrics, and constant controversies, 6ix9ine once lived like royalty, surrounded by bodyguards, exotic vehicles, and a closet full of diamond-studded jewelry. But the decline was fast and messy. In 2021, a Los Angeles-based security firm sued him for $75,000 in unpaid services. Another elite agency, Shadow Security, made up of ex-military and SWAT, charged him $100,000 for just 10 days of protection, which also allegedly went unpaid. Eventually, he stopped being seen with security at all, prompting speculation that he could no longer afford it. The real red flag came during a $10 million lawsuit, where court filings revealed that he had no substantial income. His royalty accounts were reportedly unrecouped, and he hadn't booked any tours in over a year. With no show money and no active music income, his legal team confirmed he was supporting himself, his children, their mothers, and his mother, but could not afford to pay the court-ordered damages. From luxury convoys and global fame to legal debt and stripped-down appearances, 6ix9ine's financial fall was as loud as his come-up. Number 2, MC Hammer. MC Hammer was the original hip-hop superstar and the original financial disaster. At his peak, he earned an estimated $70 million, thanks to hits like You Can't Touch This, endorsements, and a whirlwind tour schedule. But he took generosity and excess to extreme levels. He employed over 200 people, spent $30 million building a mansion in Fremont, California, bought 17 racehorses, and traveled by private jet.
It wasn't no secret, like, everybody knew that I had 200 employees. It wasn't no secret, so what you think, I was paying them in hamburgers?
Every move was big, bold, and expensive. By 1996, Hammer had burned through nearly everything. He filed for bankruptcy, listing $13 million in debt. Despite attempts to revive his music career and speaking tours, he never regained the fortune he once had. His name became a cultural reference point for sudden, spectacular financial collapse. MC Hammer remains one of the most famous examples of a rapper losing it all. Before we reveal our number 1 rapper who lost millions, here are some honorable mentions.
Down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it. Free Michio, Subway, free Breezy.
Number 1, Birdman. Birdman was once one of the richest moguls in hip-hop. As co-founder of Cash Money Records, he helped launch the careers of Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj, and claimed to be worth hundreds of millions. His image was built on excess, stacks of cash, diamond grills, private jets, and a $30 million Miami mansion. But his finances told a different story. In 2017, Birdman defaulted on a $12 million loan from EMG Transfer Agent. The loan was secured with his star-studded waterfront mansion, which included a private dock, movie theater, and 2 wine cellars. When he couldn't pay, the bank moved to foreclose on the property, and he eventually lost the mansion. That same year, Birdman was sued by producers and artists for unpaid royalties, including a high-profile case with Lil Wayne, who sued Cash Money for $51 million, accusing Birdman of withholding money from album advances and profits. Even his prized $1.5 million Bugatti Veyron was reportedly repossessed due to failure to make payments. At one point, Birdman was involved in over 30 lawsuits, many tied to unpaid debts, breach of contract, and artist disputes. Though he continued to present a lavish image online, court filings revealed unpaid loans, mortgage defaults, and millions owed to former business partners. Despite claiming ownership over billion-dollar music brands, Birdman's empire began crumbling under the weight of legal pressure and lavish spending. There you have it. These artists had it all: platinum plaques, millions in the bank, and lifestyles most could only dream of. But they also had the one thing many stars ignore: no plan for when the fame fades. In an industry built on image, the financial reality behind the scenes is often hidden, until it's too late. For more shocking true stories from the world of music, subscribe to Artist Find, where the truth behind the fame gets exposed.
Artists have gone through this, people I look up to. If they would have just said that, look, it's not all great. It's not gonna be fine this whole time.